trailer on this bitch.
What's good, man? What's good?
Call this raw. What raw ball is we pretty much just start jibbing and jabbing about sports, all types of sports. Nothing's off limits. And
Yep.
we're gonna and everything else we want to release, we're gonna go ahead and release it on separate video. So you might end up getting videos at twos or at three separate videos at a time now. So we're not gonna just shove it up into one segment. It's gonna be multiple different segments now. The way we're trying to do it now. We're
Yes,
just,
we're gonna get you on
testing,
sports
testing
talk,
water,
baby.
seeing how it goes. But hopefully y'all enjoy. But yeah. Let's get started. Let's get started with the smaller stuff. The NBA had some games last night. Nuggets played the Suns. I heard that was a good ass game. Nuggets won 119 to 111 against the Suns. Yeah, what's his name? Durant. Damn, Durant had 11 assists last night. Fucking, it was a good game last night. I saw bits and pieces of it. I don't know if you checked it out.
So I was busy watching the Washington versus Oregon game, which was superb. So I didn't watch any basketball, man.
Yeah.
I
Oh
was
shit,
watching
we
a
get to that
Pac-12.
one. Yeah. We'll get to that one once. Yeah, that was a good ass game too. I ain't gonna lie. I saw bit. Yeah, I saw
Shit,
that.
my Wi-Fi.
I saw that one. Shit. But yeah, fucking, that was a good ass game. But yeah, Nuggets Suns played last night. Let's see who else. Spurs and the Pelicans. Pelicans won 121 to 106. Celtics versus 76ers. Celtics won 125 119. Grizzlies beat the Mavericks. And Knicks beat the Raptors. And of course, Orlando Magic beat the Wizards last night. So those are pretty much the games from last night. Overall, looking into the NBA season, there's a lot of stacked teams that you wouldn't really give, the time of day or whatnot. I mean, in the West, we got, let's see. The West, the Timberwolves are number one, which is crazy.
Oh,
Golden
Timberwolves
State right now.
over.
Timberwolves are number one right now in the West, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Again, and Nuggets are number two. Thunder's number three. There's a lot of crazy shit happening in Oklahoma right now. Josh Giddey and them. Get to that one in a minute. But yeah, and then Mavericks number four. Suns number six. Oh, Kings number five. Suns number six, and Lakers number seven. Goddamn, my Lakers, man, my Lakers are right there. But and as far as the Eastern Conference, of course, Celtics are winning. The Magic are number two in the East. Magic have been doing fucking good. Magic been doing good. That's an actually solid team. I can't even front. As much as I can. They've been asked for so long. The thing about the Magic is they have a lot of athleticism, but no talent. And so this year I feel like they have just enough talent to actually do something, actually make a splash. Now, is this going to last all the way till we get to the All-Star game? We'll see. But yeah, as of now, the Magic ain't something to play with right now. They're looking good. We got the Bucks, 76ers, Knicks, surprisingly, are number 5. Heat are number 6.
I think the Bucks gonna take the East regardless.
The Bucks?
I think the Bucks gonna take the East.
I like the Bucks, but right now I don't think they're better than Magic right now. They're not there yet. I don't think they got that chemistry down just yet.
Really?
Giannis and Damian Lillard. I don't think they got it just yet. I feel like they need at least like one full season together before they can lock it down. Maybe next year. I don't know about the Bucks right now. I'm shaking on the Bucks.
I disagree.
You think they got it?
I think they got the East. Unless 76ers finally win the East because James Harden out there.
Uh. I don't know. And James Harden, he's not right now. He's not a closer. He's not the closer James Harden we know. He's at
Well,
his deteriorated state right now.
no doubt,
We're-
James Harden can
what?
still put up like 40, 50 points. It just no one wants that anymore. Like no one wants James Harden to come in and run an offense. That's the problem. So
Yeah,
when you had like the Rockets, they reached out to him. They're gonna give him a max contract. He was like, "Yeah, I want to be a scoring champ again." They weren't having
yeah,
that. Coach Imba, how you say his name? Imba something. Awake, I forgot how you say it. But coach for the
yeah,
Rockets, he said,
yeah,
no, we don't want that. We don't want no scoring champ. So same thing with like every other team. They don't want like James Harden coming in and just scoring points. They want like a complete team that actually cares about the game of basketball, that plays defense, plays offense, just shit like that.
yeah,
So yeah, James Harden, his glory days are over because no one's gonna let him to come into their space and just do whatever the hell he wants.
True. Because James Harden. As good of a player as he used to be, like now he's just the person that he's gonna guaranteed, 10, 20 plus points, 5 rebounds, like 3, 4 assists. That's it. That's pretty much the 25 and 5, really. And that's all you're really gonna get out of him. I feel like that's the best that James Harden can really do. Every now and then, when he gets pissed off or when he actually wants to actually try, I feel like that's when he's gonna put up at least a good 30 when he actually
Mm-hmm.
wants to try. But it's really on really when he wants to do it. It's not really when he has to do it, and that's the issue, you know. And he goes from team to team doing what he wants to be there and do what he wants. But thing is, he doesn't have that superstar power anymore. Like
Yeah,
it's fading. Like he's barely a star now. You know what I mean? And the only
yeah.
reason he has that star is barely there is because of that one playoff game where he dropped like 30 or 40 points or something like that. And they thought they were gonna take the Eastern Conference. So yeah, like
My shit's
his
fucking
star has been fading
lagging.
for a minute.
My shit's lagging. I don't know why. No, we good. We keep going.
Yeah, bet. But yeah, James Harden's ass. Yeah, he's just a star now, and he's fading right now. Like he's fading
Yeah, he's
bad.
fading. He's slowly
Like
fading
the
away,
more,
man. Like James Harden, three teams or three teams, two teams with top tier premier talent. How do you not win? How do you not win with KD? How do you not win with KD and
yeah.
Kyrie Irving? It goes to show
But
you it's
in
more
all
than just
fairness,
ISO ball. It's team ball, and that's what James Harden just never. He could never like get around.
yeah,
He has a lot of ego, man. That ego stopped him from
yeah,
getting so many championships. He could have had at least 2 or 3 championships by now with the Rockets. But that fucking ego, man.
yeah. Yeah, now the ego is a big thing too. With James Harden, when he become a superstar, like the way James Harden did, he was. So the thing is, I don't think he had a smooth transition. So the way he transitioned from OKC to going to the Rockets and being a star, like the
Yeah,
star in the West, you know what I mean? He was a sixth man coming off the rotation for OKC,
right.
and
And when
then
you
he
was 6 man, you pretty much
transitioned
you
being the
6 man,
star.
you pretty much just do what you want.
Yeah. And so he had that mentality, but he in the fucking place of a star because he's gonna have to be a starter now.
Hmm.
And so I feel like he's carried that same energy all the way into his career when he actually had to be a star, actually had to be the main person of those teams. I feel like he
Hmm.
carried it on to all the teams he's been with, the teams he didn't do shit with, and now he's over here with the Clippers. Like I said, I don't see him being that player, that premier player, but I feel like he's gonna be that player that's gonna at least give you a good 20 points and dip out. You know what I mean? Like that's what he's really turned into now.
Right.
And in the next year or so, I feel like that's gonna deplete even more. And I don't know. I feel like that was He's the pure definition of talented but lazy. You always have the worst
There it
defensive
is, right
game.
there. That
He's the
motherfucker is
definition.
lazy.
Lazy as fuck. He was as fat as me. You know, like you don't know he be coming off the off season looking like me. Fat as fuck. He be looking like me, coming in with a beard, trying to jog up. This motherfucker try to you know what I mean? Motherfucker was over here doing runs and shit in a big ass beer belly. Like that motherfucker does not know how to train. Whoever's his trainer, you're failing big time. Because that motherfucker comes up with a fucking gut to fucking practice and shit.
The training camp.
Like he's never ready. Yeah, like he does not snap into it. Like I'm telling you, they gave him too much money. He had that, what was it, that $200 million contract? They gave that motherfucker too much money. Yeah. This motherfucker in his whole career, in the span of his whole career, this motherfucker's made over $500 million. Damn near $750 million.
Yeah.
In his whole career. Easily.
And
I can say.
Not forgetting his Adidas deal. His Adidas deal.
Yeah, his Adidas deal. Yep. Which was what was that? Another 200 mil?
Shit. Yeah.
It was like crazy as no. I know it was crazy as.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 10-year contract. I remember some shit like that. And yeah, he made so much money up front. Like now, you know, it's like it was like him just showing up just so he can get that money. You know what I mean? He's just showing up for the check. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, and which I don't listen. There's some players out there that never had nothing, that came from nothing. I know James Harden is one of those players, and you know he's damn near, you know, he's worth damn near close to $1 billion probably out of like all of his earnings, I guess. But fucking, I bet you he spent it too. But fucking, but yeah, no, he came from nothing. You spend money. Once you get it, it's just a whole different ball game. Once you get that money, you just don't want it no more. And so I feel like that's where James Harden's is at. He don't want it no more. He's just there in a void, roaming around. That's it. He's just in a void, moving around. He's just there to be there. And if he wants to score, he'll score. But he's just there. He doesn't want it no more. You know what I mean? He doesn't have that fire like he did when he first went to Houston. He don't have that fire no more.
You know who has the opposite problem? What's the Westbrook?
Ooh.
The motherfucker has too much. His talent just went away.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I think he, yeah. So what's called, he has a lot of athleticism, a lot of, you know, he's in my opinion been the most athletic player I've ever seen, especially for someone who's like 6'2", 6'3". He's probably the most athletic behind Allen Iverson. He's one of the players under 6'6" with the most athleticism I ever seen. You know, behind Allen Iverson. Fucking Allen Iverson was so athletic, but now Westbrook I think is a little bit more. But you know, I say the toe to toe. But fucking now Westbrook, he just doesn't have that killer instinct no more. You know what I mean?
He doesn't
have that talent. You don't got it. And what's his name? I feel like because you know he's like a big fashion, Mongol. Or whatever they call it, you know, he's like real into fashion. He has all these off court things. Yeah, he has all these things on off court and everything. Hey, sometimes he puts a lot more focus into that, I think, in my personal opinion, than he does into the game of basketball. And then he comes in and he's like, oh fuck, yeah, let me go ahead and, you know, just wing it. And this motherfucker last year was averaging goddamn fucking 5 turnovers a game. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 5+ turnovers a game. Like every time he had the ball, there was a 50% chance probably that he was going to turn it over. So it is sad too because this motherfucker, he broke the record for triple doubles. Like you also got to remember, he holds the record for triple doubles if I'm not mistaken.
Honestly,
or some shit like that.
Yeah, he does.
In a season,
but the thing is, it's like he kind of purposely did it. Like his teammates.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah,
teammates are in
I
and
feel
out.
like his stats were padded a little bit because I know there was some rebounds that when Steve Adams was with him, he'll
Yeah,
let him get it.
yeah, exactly.
If he wouldn't
You know what
go,
I'm saying?
you
Like,
let him grab it. Yeah, I feel like some of it was padded, but still, the fact that the way he got close, like I said, I mean, it's a team sport, anyways. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it is a team
If you're
sport.
gonna break something, at least you know what I mean. It is a team sport, so if you're gonna break something, at least use your team to do it. You know what I mean? That's still not a bad way, my personal opinion. Now, what's his name? He broke Oscar Robinson's triple double record. But nah, man, he fizzled out. He
Yeah,
fizzled out.
definitely.
And so now you got four fizzling superstars. Four fizzling superstars in one team. Now, if you were to train them,
Oh, because you got
we're
Curry.
actually like
Well, you got three. You got three. You got
Kawhi,
three.
he's too injury prone.
Okay,
Yeah, because look,
he's too injury prone, but he's like Kawhi. I'll take Kawhi over all three of them combined. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, yeah,
I'll take
Kawhi's
Kawhi
the
combined.
better player out of all of them. Kawhi,
Yeah.
yeah, Kawhi's the closer. This is the thing. Paul George, he is a great 3-quarter player. He is the best 3-quarter player I've ever seen ever in the history of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
He honestly, if he would have if he finishes his games and became a closer, he'll be better than LeBron James right now. That's the type of potential he had. That's like when he was coming in, but he can't close these games. He can't close them. He's not a closer.
I won't say better than LeBron though. I won't say better than LeBron.
Oh no. If he had it, he could. I'd say he'd be better than LeBron. Because I'm just like he had a lot of fucking potential when he first came in, though. Not now.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Not now. When he first came in, not now.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase it. Not now. When he first came in, he had a lot of potential. But thing is, he can't close these goddamn games. He can't close them.
Dad's injured. That's
He
why.
fucking can't close them. Yeah, he kept getting injured, and then that one injury where he broke his leg in half, like he just can't close it. He can't close these games. And so fucking no matter who you surround him with, you can have the best squad in the goddamn what. Like there was a point where I was like, God damn, this motherfucker has like the second best squad in the NBA right now. Motherfucker had Carmelo Anthony, Westbrook, Steve Adams. This motherfucker had 4 big dogs on his squad. You know what I mean? He still couldn't fucking close these games, still couldn't do it. The only team better than him in the West at that time was the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. Maybe the Clippers, but I think they were right behind them, though. But fucking, they just had so much potential and it went nowhere because he could not close these goddamn games. He's a professional. Yeah, he's a professional choker. He's the Dak Prescott of the NBA. He's a professional choker.
Paul George?
Yeah.
Oh,
Paul George.
Yeah.
Both of them are the same thing. They're vice versa. Dak Prescott is the Paul George of the NBA, and Paul George is the Dak Prescott of the NFL or whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying?
We got like that Prescott. I think he proved you wrong though on that statement. 2 days ago on Thursday.
You got to play a real big game. We'll get to that. We'll get to him in a minute.
Okay.
You got to play big games. When you start winning those big games, then we'll talk. You ain't winning no big games. You beating these sorry ass teams. Come talk to me when you beat San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Now Seahawks was actually a good team. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The Seahawks was a good team. I'll give you that. I'll give you a little sprinkle sugar. But like I said, those Cowboys are going to look good going into the playoffs. But once they go in, they're out within a round or two. They're out. They're like, oh, nope, I'm good. We're out. So we'll get to them in a minute. Like I said, I like the Cowboys in the regular season. They just don't do nothing in the playoffs. It's just it's horrible. But yeah, before we even jump into that, a little sidetrack. But yeah, my bad. Fucking Clippers. Fucking then you got James Harden fizzling out, Russell Westbrook fizzling out, Kawhi Leonard. If he wasn't so goddamn injury prone and so, now I ain't gonna lie, the way they did him in San Antonio, I agree was fucked up. But fucking, like I said, this dude is a closer. He's a dog, but he just don't want it no more. He just don't want it. You can see it. Like I said, he don't want it. He is a closer. Like I said, he is a fucking closer.
Yeah.
But he don't want it no more.
He don't. Yeah.
Kawhi can do this shit by himself, but he don't want it.
Yeah, he don't want it.
He just don't want it no more. He got 2 rings already. He got 2 rings. He's at a point of his life right now. He just don't want it no more. Yeah, you can see it when the way he plays. He don't want it. And fucking, what's his name? And as far as the Warriors, man, fucking, my bad. I know we went on to the team, but yeah, Clippers don't want it like that. But fucking Golden State, going back to them, they don't want it. What's the name? Curry's the only player on that team right now. Draymond's trying to fight everybody. Fucking Klay Thompson fucking keeps throwing up these bricks. Like, literally, if you didn't pass it to him, you probably have the same percentage of shot of making that shot. The same percentage, of making that shot than you did passing him. Like, this motherfucker was going 2 for 10. He goes 2 for 10 on most of his games now.
See, all that shooting.
It's sad to see.
That's there it is, though. All that shooting, that shit don't last long. That shit don't fucking last long. Unless you gifted, you're gifted. Like, Steph Curry's gifted. He's gifted with a shot.
No, Klay Thompson gifted too. That motherfucker, don't get me wrong.
I'd say
he's talented, but now
he definitely.
Go ahead.
So take Steph Curry. He's great at the shot. He's talented. It's in his DNA because his dad, obviously. But Klay Thompson, that's not really that wasn't really his game until he got to the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of like just worked on it. He worked on his shot, but it's not like you can't rely on that. You can't rely on that 3-point shot. You can't rely on that long range 2-pointer. You gotta get in there. You gotta mix it up. You gotta do something else because you're a small guy, just like Steph Curry's a small guy. So if somebody shut both of y'all asses down and Draymond Green's not there, y'all not gonna win a fucking game.
And the thing about that one is, it's just that I don't think so. What's his name? Thompson is talented. Like I said, he can be just as hot as Curry at times. But the thing is, he don't got it. The same thing about him too. He don't got it no more. He don't got that fire no more.
He
same
won
thing
3
with
rings.
him. Yeah. Now he got 4.
Oh yeah, they got 4. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
Clay got 4. The thing is, he got 4. And what's his name? And like I said, I can't even hate on it. Like I say, I can't even hate on it. Like, Klay should start thinking about retiring. It should heavily start thinking about retiring because he really only got him, and Draymond should have been retired. I don't know why he's there. They're prolonging that shit. Draymond should have been retired because he don't give a fuck about basketball no more. He just want to be on his podcast like us, which I don't blame him. But still,
he just wanna put niggas in headlocks.
Put motherfuckers in headlocks.
In the mouth. Punches on teammates. You know what I'm saying? He want to beat up his own teammates.
Punches on fucking teammates.
Draymond,
like I say,
Draymond is out of fucking control, man. Somebody needs to tell Draymond, like, hey, look, man, like, you know how in the military, like, when you get older and older, you start to get it, you don't really get in trouble anymore. They just be like, hey, look, man, like, you need to go ahead and put in that retirement. Like, you need, because you doing too much. We don't want to get you in trouble. So put in retirement. They didn't do that to Draymond. Yeah. Like, Draymond, put in your retirement.
On the real, like, welcome back, man.
You think you could just get away with everything.
Like, he does, though. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, what can you tell him, though? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That was one of the things too. And the thing is, Draymond is really what's holding that team back, really, at this point, because he stunted Jordan Poole's growth, stunted it after punching him and punking him.
Yeah.
He fucked up the relationship with KD. Fucked up that relationship. If KD would have stayed there, if you wouldn't have gotten in KD's face talking shit, they would have won 2 more. They would have won 2 more. With KD, and then once KD.
What was the point of him saying we can win without you? Like, what was the point? What was the point? What was the point? Why would you say that?
You couldn't win without him. You couldn't win without him. Like I said, you won one time without him, and then once LeBron figured it out,
they won 2 times.
You couldn't win without him.
They won 2 times without him.
Oh yeah.
LeBron, and then there was and then that third time, that's when KD came over. They won again, and then Draymond, we can win without you. Like, bro, why would you say that, bro? Like, y'all on the verge of creating like a dynasty. Why would you say that?
No, that team was overpowered. That team was overpowered as fuck. Like that team, you couldn't stop that team. Not even LeBron couldn't do nothing about it. I mean, they had just enough size. They had Draymond Green and fucking KD batting down LeBron. Like that team would have won. Excuse me. That team would have won at least 2 or 3 more championships.
Yeah, definitely.
They would have. That team would have been overpowered.
They would have, like, Giannis would have never won a ring because the East would have never won if the KD stayed with the Warriors.
Yeah, like what's the name? Somebody else too. If you would have stayed with him, I can't even think of his name. I know there was talks of
Iguodala.
Nah, Iguodala was he'll still mess around with the team. And it was somebody like Danny, like what's his name? Draymond fucked up a relationship with the team and this player. Like this player was about to, like, it was almost signed, sealed, delivered. And then fucking Draymond got involved with it and fucked up the whole relationship with the team and that player. And fucking Draymond started talking shit.
Draymond is like the Antonio Brown of the NFL. Like he's just toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like we good. You know, us four, me, Clay, and Steph Curry, we good. Like everybody else, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna talk shit about you. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? You step on the line against us, I'm gonna fuck you up. But like, bro, like, do you want to win or not?
Yeah, and so what's his name? Draymond, I think his ego is getting in the way of him, especially with that money he got. He's thinking he got that money because he's a good player. He got that money because of the championships they won. It was out of respect. They're like, okay, you're with the team when you won all those championships. We'll go ahead and give you this one last good contract, and that's it. Because I don't think they're going to resign him once his contract's up. I'm telling you, the Warriors are going to goad him into retiring because I don't think Draymond don't got it no more.
Yeah, they gotta.
Draymond don't got it no more. Draymond, he's too angry.
He wants to retire with Steph Curry and Clay, but it's like,
of course, but
it's like
he ain't gonna see it. Curry's gonna be the last one standing at the end of it all. Curry's gonna be the last one standing at all. Clay's not gonna be there. At least I don't see him being there 2 more years. I don't know whenever his contract ends. I don't see him being there after that.
I don't see Draymond there after his contract. Curry carrying the team that's trash. I don't see it. I think he retired too.
Oh yeah, no. True, but that's too much wasted potential. Like they're gonna throw some crazy ass money at Curry because Curry's not the problem. Curry ain't the problem,
right? But he needs.
He needs to get rid of that team. Like, I forgot who the what's the name? Darian Fox. If I'm not mistaken, Darian Fox was supposed to go over to the Warriors.
And what happened?
Darian Fox. Draymond got involved. If I'm not mistaken. Draymond got involved. I guess they were talking Draymond, and fucking. Like I said, he's I don't know what it is. He's a big time hype man. He's a glorified hype man of that team. He really is. Like it's he's good in his own right in certain areas, like playing in the post. He'll play you down. But I mean, I feel like he's really just a hype man of Curry and Clay. And Clay's lost his touch already. After the injury, he lost that touch.
He's gonna say, yeah,
Like the last time they won the ring, that was the last time. Like I said, like this past year when they won the ring, their fourth ring, that was the last time, he was gonna do something. You feel me? Yeah, last season he was hot garbage. Fucking Curry had to literally carry that team on his back. And I know the organization sees it too. So I'm telling you, they're not gonna be back next season. I don't think so. Or at the end of the contract, my fault.
Yeah, I was about to say, and they'll let the finish out the contract. I think Draymond Green is going to be forced to retire, but yeah,
because nobody's gonna want to pick him up. He tries to fight everybody.
If Draymond Green has one more incident, you know how so back to military, right? So you know how you get one DUI, you good. So you can finish out your contract. But if you get that second DUI, they're like, all right, hey, look, you need to look into medical retirement. You need to look at some type of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Because you over here, you making all these bad decisions and you making us look bad. So you need to go ahead and retire. That's what's gonna happen. If he fucks up one more time, Steve Kerr's gonna be like, look, we can't have you. Like, we can't have you around here. Like, cause you just causing too much damn trouble. So go ahead and put in your retirement and you're good for life. You set. You can come on to be a commentator and you could be a team leader, whatever or not, be a team coach or something. But you cannot be involved with the organization as far as playing.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get his podcast is gonna be on fire too once he retires. I feel like his podcast can actually go somewhere because he actually has, whatchamacallit, he actually has like rep. He has a rep around the NBA.
Yeah, but he needs to stop talking shit about Bayless. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, don't talk shit about somebody who's been in the game longer than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk shit about people.
True, commentating wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, commentating wise, yeah, I can get on it.
Yeah, I'm saying it's fine. You want to be a podcaster. You want to talk from a player's perspective, but talking shit about Skip Bayless, that's not going to get you anywhere. It makes you just look like less of a man in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm talking shit about this guy because he's a piece of shit and he says all these things that I disagree with. Nah, just let that man say what he wants.
Yeah, because he's a commentator. He's supposed to get you riled up any fucking way. That's literally his job. If he didn't, if he wasn't an asshole, or if he wasn't the heel of his own show, because that's what Skip Bayless is. He's the heel of that show. Yeah, he's the heel because he always says the most. I ain't gonna lie, he says one of the stupidest fucking. Yeah, he's almost outlandish shit ever, but he's the heel. That's like Vince McMahon. He's the heel of that entire show. He's a Vince McMahon of his show, and so that's why him and Shannon Sharp were so successful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely think there was a lot of clapback that was headed towards Skip Bayless. I was like, man, come on, like y'all can't be talking shit about Skip Bayless. This man has been in the game for 30 plus years. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he had an incident with Shannon Sharp, and he kind of messed up on that part. But hey, Shannon Sharp, he looks better with Stephen A. Smith and the new crew. Freaking what's his name, Micah Irvin, and you got what's saying Keyshawn and Skip Bayless and Richard Sherman. I love watching that way better than Shannon Sharp. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Richard Sherman talking shit to Skip Bayless way more than Shannon Sharp talking to Skip Bayless.
I don't know. I'm iffy on that one because I like that. I like the new show, but the way Shannon Sharp used to reply used to be so fucking funny. I swear, like some of the replies Shannon Sharp came back. Like this nigga used to come to the studio with his do-rag and fucking Hennessy and shit. Like that nigga was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Like that dude's funny. That's why the Shake Shake Club is so successful because of Shannon. Like Shannon Sharp brought personality to that fucking show because
He did.
Back when it was Stephen A. Smith, he brought personality to that show because fucking Stephen A. Smith, he just had nothing but ego. It was ego versus ego. That's why that show fell apart. Yeah, just ego. And so now you have ego and personality going head to head against each other. Mm-hmm. And so now you got somebody with some spice, and then you got somebody that's vanilla going at each other. That's why I feel like that show, because Skip Bayless is, not saying because he's white, but he, like, the way he approaches shit is so vanilla. And then you got all this spice over here in fucking Shannon Sharp. Like Shannon Sharp, he was spicy with that shit.
Which is why Skip Bayless did right by getting Michael Irvin, who never shuts the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
and then
he did right.
And then he got Keyshawn Johnson, who's blatantly he's kind of like Shannon Sharp. He has a lot of personality, and then he slowly became a Cowboys hater. Even though he played for the Cowboys, he's became a Cowboys hater. Which because that's how annoying Stephen A. is. I mean not Stephen A. Skip Bayless is, and then Richard Sherman and Skip Bayless going back and forth all the time, talking shit about each other. That's just fucking hilarious to me. Oh, yeah. I like the new set.
I like it too. I don't know. I just liked it when it was just like them head to head, like it was spice and vanilla versus. But still, I like the new show that they got going on. It was smart to bring all those three brothers on. Yeah. But yeah. At the same time, I'm like, that Shannon Sharp versus Skip Bayless, that shit used to be funny as fuck. I'd be dying laughing in my living room and shit. Yeah, that shit had me dying laughing as fuck. I remember this motherfucker came in smoking a Swisher with some Hennessy, came in with a do-rag. I was like, this motherfucker is funny as fuck.
That motherfucker came in.
That motherfucker is funny as fuck. Yeah. But yeah. So overall, I think Draymond Green, I think Drake retiring in the next season or two is going to be the best thing for him. Because he's too angry. And the thing is, he's angry now because he ain't performing like he used to. And so he's taking it out on the other players and shit. Now he's coming all hostile and shit. I'm like, dog, this ain't the UFC. This ain't the UFC, dog.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. He not playing at the level he's playing with that hostility. And he mad at everybody else. You should be mad at yourself. You not playing at the level.
It's just he's not what he used to be. I mean, what's his name? But yeah, Curry will be in a whole better place if that team just replaces everyone. But I guess we can go in and move on to the last part before going to the NFL. Josh Giddey over in Oklahoma. I don't know what the allegation so far, they're saying that he was messing around with an underage girl. And so that's the story right now. That's the juice right now.
Wait, I thought Josh
was messing around with a 17. He's 19, and in Oklahoma,
it's legal.
Yeah, so in Oklahoma, it's legal. However, the girl is in a different state, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and she's in a different state. So he's in Oklahoma, but he was fucking around with her. Let's see. Trying to find the actual shit before I start going in on Giddey, which I don't like. If you really think about it, people are doing their comparisons, especially between him and Karl Malone, because Karl Malone got that, what was it, like a 13-year-old pregnant or some shit like that, a 14, 13-year-old pregnant back in the 90s. Yeah. So he had came under fire for impregnating a minor. That I guess he met at a club. I don't even remember the story, but I remember he impregnated a minor.
It was wild.
Bro, it was crazy. It was a crazier time. There was no social media. That's how it came about, because this girl posted that she fucked Josh Giddey. She's like, I just fucked Josh Giddey and went like this and was taking pictures with him butt-ass naked. She was taking pictures with him butt-ass naked and shit. I'm like, yo. And the NBA said, we're looking. All right, so Thunder's coach, let's see.
They probably
coach said it was a personal matter that he had no comment. Shit. But yeah, they're saying, let's see. Newport, Police Sergeant Steve O'Brien issued a statement Wednesday saying authorities are aware of the information being circulated online involving an alleged relationship between professional basketball player Josh Giddey and a female minor. Brian said, active seeking additional information, yada, yada, yada. Ain't really saying much on it, but from my understanding, this girl was, was 17. And I guess he was talking to her when she was 16, which is a no-no.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Supposedly.
I mean, 17 is damn near no. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
But a girl that's in 16, you know she's in high school. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's a genius.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't know the full situation on what's going on, but if it's true and let's say it was in Oklahoma or whatnot, I'm sure we can overlook this shit. Like I said, I wouldn't be tripping too much. But like if you were talking to her when she was a minor, and you're like,
but you know what happens, right?
An adult.
You know what happens when you leave high school, right? And you go. I mean, when you're in high school, you're a senior, and you see it. The little freshman coming, or the sophomore coming. You know what I'm saying? And you date them and you talk to them or whatever or not. Yeah, that's probably what happened. And then he went to college for like a year. He went to college for like a year and then went to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh yeah, you fucking with a minor. You know what I'm saying? Of course. He's damn near a minor too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So yeah, that would make a lot of sense. If it's that, I can't really get too. Yeah, if that's the issue or that's what happened, I won't get too mad at it. Like I said, it's not like Karl Malone. Yeah, Karl Malone, that motherfucker did way worse. Now, like I said, if it's a high school thing, then yeah, I can't get too mad at it. But if it's something like you've been actively seeking a minor type shit, actively seeking high school girls, then you're a sick motherfucker.
I'm thinking it's like a high school.
Other than that,
because he's youngest.
I think it's a high school thing.
Yeah.
He's young as shit. He's only 20, ain't he? 21?
19, right?
So yeah, it could have happened. Yeah, it could have happened. So I won't get too into it. But yeah, that's the shit right now. The NBA said they're looking into it, but I don't think nothing's really gonna happen. Now, supposedly, there are other rumors going around that there's gonna be other girls coming out too. They messed around with.
You about to get the Deshaun Watson treatment, huh?
But it's rumored. So we'll let y'all know and keep y'all updated. Stay tuned. But yeah, as of now, we can go ahead and end the NBA off like that, and we can go into the big dogs right now, the NFL.
I thought he was going NCAA.
Let's get it. Oh yeah, NCAA. All right, let's see what happened. Because yesterday, fucking Oregon.
We got all the championship going. So yeah. I want UT to get in the playoffs, man. I want UT to get in the playoffs, man. Because I feel like we have a chance to win this damn championship. Michigan looks pretty damn good.
They play today in they play in 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yeah. They play
Oklahoma State.
Yeah, Oklahoma State. I mean, I feel like they're gonna take care of business, but when it comes to so last night Washington beat Oregon. Oregon was number 5. Washington is number 3. So I don't think Texas can still get in because Florida State's number 4. I don't know how Florida State's number 4, even though, I mean, I know they're undefeated, but they don't have their starting quarterback. So are we really going to say Florida State's better than Texas, a team who beat Alabama?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so Texas
Alabama only lost one game too.
Yeah, so Alabama only lost one game, and that's to Texas. So if Alabama beats Georgia today, Texas is in. No. Georgia is going to be in.
No.
Yeah.
You saying if they beat them?
If Alabama beats Georgia today, Texas gets in.
Ooh.
Automatically.
Oh no. I love UT, but I don't see that happening. Georgia's too much of a big dog right now. They're number 1 right now, aren't they?
I know, but if Alabama plays Georgia today for the SEC championship, so if in the SEC championship, if Georgia loses to Alabama, that means Georgia is out. I mean, Georgia is like they'll bump to probably like number 3 or 4, and then Texas will be either 3 or 4. I think it'll be 3 because if Georgia loses to Alabama and Texas beat Alabama, then Georgia has to be number 4. Texas has to be number 3. Washington be number 2, and Michigan be number 1. That's all I'm saying.
Michigan will move up. They play Iowa later on tonight.
Yeah, which is easy.
What's called? Yeah, like that should be. But you never know. And then fucking Washington beat Oregon yesterday, which was crazy. But fucking it's still crazy to me. I can't believe Washington beat Oregon.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. I say Texas take care of business, and that's up on that. What was the name? MA State went against Liberty. I haven't heard of these colleges, but Liberty won 49-35. Oregon lost last night against Washington 34-31. It was a tight-ass game last I saw. So between OSU and Texas, I got Texas. Who do you got?
I got Texas easily. I don't think Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna do anything.
No, but fucking that I say UT go Longhorns, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking Miami OH versus Toledo. I don't even know some of these colleges. Fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna say Toledo.
Toledo? Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say Toledo. I've heard Toledo more.
Say Miami? I'm going Miami.
Miami OH?
Hell yeah. Oh, Miami, Ohio. Oh, Miami, Ohio. Okay, I'm gonna go Toledo.
Is that what? Toledo? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. SMU versus Tulane. I think I've seen a game with Tulane. Tulane I like a little bit better. I'm gonna go pick Tulane against SMU. And then the big dogs, Georgia versus Alabama. Who do you got?
I got Alabama, man. I got Alabama. Let's go Bama, man. Let's go Bama. Hey, we got to do anything we can. For Texas to get in, we got to have Alabama win.
I want the Longhorns to get in, but
Candace says Georgia. Candace says Georgia. She must be from Georgia.
Where you from, Candace? I like Georgia all day.
You said Georgia all day.
That's good, Candace.
Nah, I think
I can't
Georgia,
do it.
Georgia plays nobody. Georgia never plays anybody.
Yeah, I can't do it. Alabama
SEC teams. Okay,
the only reason Georgia's still a dog.
The only reason why you can't do Alabama, right, is because Milroe, the quarterback for Alabama. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
If that was anybody else, you'd be like Alabama all day.
Yeah, I don't like the quarterback. I just don't. I don't like him. He's shifty, but I don't like his passing.
Who's Georgia quarterback?
What's his face? Let me see.
You don't know him. You know why?
I don't know. I don't know Alabama's quarterback either.
He's not that good. That's why. Who's Candace? Who's Georgia quarterback? Nobody knows because he's not that damn good. I know Milroe. I'll tell you
that. He has a better run game, but what's his name? Beck has a better pass game, though. Like I said, he's a playmaker, which is okay.
Andrew Beck?
Beck from Georgia?
Andrew Beck?
Carson Beck.
Oh, Carson Beck. Okay, Carson Beck.
Carson Beck. But I like his pass game more than I like Old Boy's run. Like, I like him more than I like Old Boy. Old Boy's pass game is okay. But versus Old Boy, he still has a better pass game than what's his face, Milroe.
You see how he kept saying Old Boy?
He still does. Yeah, cause you see, I don't even know.
You don't know Carson Beck. That's why, because he's not that good. He's not that good. He's not making a name for
No,
himself.
I didn't know his first name. I didn't know his first name. I didn't know it was Carson. But I knew his last name was Beck though.
He's not.
Give me a little
good.
credit, just a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Give me a little bit.
Georgia's only been winning because they haven't played.
Also, thank you, Candace, for following the podcast.
You said what?
No, I was just thanking Candace for following the podcast. But yeah, I can agree that he's a better playmaker than Beck. However, in the overall game of it, or the overall like scheme of it, Beck just has a better pass game. He's a better overall quarterback than Melrose.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. However,
yeah,
none of that shit matters when them Alabama boys start getting after him. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start blitzing the shit out of this boy.
We'll see.
Here's the thing:
Hey,
Georgia never faced no defense like Alabama. Alabama got the defense that, like, you know what I'm saying. You can't run.
Alabama actually has a good defense. Actually has a good.
And if you can't run,
actually has a good defense. I'll give it to you.
If Bet can't run, guess what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? They about to run through this line.
Oh no! Georgia has a dog line.
They do have a dog line,
that front.
but they've been facing.
They got a dog line.
They haven't been facing dog
behind
D-line,
Michigan. Though. Behind Michigan, they got the best offensive line in the college.
No.
Michigan has a dog.
No.
Yes.
Michigan and Ohio State have the best line. Behind them is Alabama. Georgia's nowhere near.
No.
Georgia has not played.
Yeah, Ohio State.
Georgia has not played.
I didn't mention Ohio State. My fault.
What's
his name? But yeah, my fault. I didn't mention Ohio State.
Georgia. Once Georgia play, tell me this. Once Georgia plays some big old.
Yeah, he is tripping, Candace. I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree, Candace. He is tripping.
Nah, all right. Y'all gonna see.
Well, you gonna see.
Listen, I like Milroe.
The thing is, man, Bama boys, their O-line is horrible. Why do you think Milroe is always running for his life every other play?
He's not running.
Why do you think he's running for his life? He has to improvise.
He's a running quarterback. He's not improvising. He's a running quarterback. He's not okay. So he's not a person that's gonna look downfield and be like, "All right, I'm about to pass the ball." He's not that type of guy. He's like, "All right, nothing's open. My first read, I'm gonna run." That's Milroe. Nothing's wrong with that in college. Nothing's wrong with that in college. In NFL, yes.
Running for his life. The only person I've seen actually run for his life more than Milroe is Shador from Colorado.
Now you're bringing up Colorado.
That's the only other person. What's his name? Shador's the only other person like him and Shador are always running for their goddamn lives. Every other goddamn play, they're running for their goddamn lives.
Look,
I'm telling you, they got some of the worst defense.
And here's
he's an improviser, though. I'll give him that.
He's an improviser. Does not have a line. Milroe has a line.
No, he doesn't.
Milroe has a line. He just doesn't know. He doesn't know how to quarterback. That's it. He doesn't know how to be in a pocket.
I can agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know how to be in a pocket.
Agree with that.
That's what I'm saying. That's all.
I can slightly agree with that. But I can slightly agree with that. But I do see him running for his life every other play. There will be some plays where it's okay, he can get a good read. But every other play, he's running for his life especially off the right side. That's his bread and butter because he does not have a line over here on the left side. He has half of a line. He always running for his life. Every other guy, like I'm telling you, he rolls out to the right. That's his play. That's his bread and butter because he don't have a line.
Yeah.
He don't have a line on that side. So that's his bread and butter. I'm just saying he's always running out the pocket because it's natural, it's muscle memory that his offensive line ain't gonna block as good as he needs them to. They're just not. They're not saying they got the worst offensive line.
In this game, they both gonna be running for their lives. Beck can't run for his life. He's gonna get sacked. At least with Milroe,
I don't know.
know he's gonna get yards.
Alabama, like I say, it's really gonna come down to who's the better line, their offensive line or the defensive line on the other side. It's really going to come down to it.
Yeah,
but I know Milroe's going to be definitely. Georgia has a crazy ass defense though, and so I just want to see what Milroe's going to do too.
All they
You
defensive
can't
players went to the NFL. What are you talking about? They ain't got no crazy
Georgia's defense now.
All their defense went to the NFL.
They got the top 5 defense. They got easily the top 5 defense in their division. Easily. So I'm just like, it's really gonna come down to who wants it. It's really gonna come down to the fucking line. Really, that's really all it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's
really
true.
what's gonna come down to the line. It's gonna come down to the line. So we'll see.
Everyone's gonna see for the first time ever. Oh damn, Georgia wasn't even that good. They just been playing shit competition.
Let me see. I want to run back some. Let me see who they've been playing before
shit competition.
Before I start hearing all this shit. Let's see.
Oh shit, the live about to end.
Oh, it's about to end.
Got like a minute on the live.
No, it's half and half. Half their season they play shit teams, and the other half they play some pretty good teams. It's half and half. I agree with you 50%. I agree with you a little bit. But what are the teams that Alabama had to play though? Let's see. Let's check it out.
They play all the regulars: Ole Miss, Texas, LSU.
Let's see.
Did Georgia play LSU?
I'm curious now.
No.
LSU is okay. Versus the other years, they're okay now.
They're still good. They better than the rest of the SEC.
Yeah. Chattanooga. Where the fuck is Chattanooga?
Chattanooga's a city.
Okay. Well, I mean, I know, but I'm just saying the college. I'm looking at the teams they played.
No.
Middle Tennessee. What the fuck is Middle Tennessee? They played some trash ass teams too. South Florida.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
God damn, actually they played worse teams. They played more unranked teams than fucking Georgia. Yeah. They barely beat an unranked team. They barely beat an unranked Auburn by 3 points.
Auburn's unranked. They're very good. Auburn's unranked, but they play a lot of good competition.
Yeah, shit. Georgia Tech's good, and they were unranked. I don't know, fuck it. But I don't know. I'm not gonna dig too deep into it. It's college football. You can't really dig too deep. Fucking. Let's see. But yeah, I got Georgia. I got the Bulldogs.
You got the Bulldogs. I got Alabama.
As much as I want UT to move up, I can't go against the Bulldogs right now. I just can't.
Man, fuck the Bulldogs. I'm tired of it, man. I lived in Georgia for 3 years. Last year, right? Every goddamn Georgia fan got on my fucking nerves. That whole state is Georgia fans. That whole fucking state, man.
Yeah,
Either they Georgia or the Alabama fan, or they actually Auburn fans. So it'll be split. So someone would be Auburn fans and someone would be Georgia fans. But none of them, like, there's no in between. Like, either you're a Georgia fan or you like somewhat of an Alabama fan if you're close to Alabama.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I don't see them losing today, but we'll see. It's early. Who knows? But moving on to next game, we got Louisville versus Florida State. I got Florida State on my end. Who you got?
I'm hoping Louisville come out and win this for Texas' sake. But Florida State's probably going to win anyway. Florida State doesn't have a quarterback, so hopefully Louisville can take advantage of that. But I know Louisville's not going to be able to do that. They're not
Louisville
really.
was actually having an okay season.
Yeah, they had the
They
okay
not
season,
bad.
and that's it. The okay season. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull this off.
When that,
They
well, no,
could.
actually not. They're having a good season. They have a good
They could.
season this year. Who knows?
They can pull this shit off, but Florida wasn't able to pull it off, so I don't know how they can pull it off. Florida damn near beat Florida State, so I'm like, shit. Well, if Florida can't beat them, I don't know who else can beat them.
Yeah, but that's like a big time rivalry, though. Regardless if you're ranked or not, that's always going to be a big ass rivalry every year. That's the biggest rivalry on the schedule. Like a rivalry game, it doesn't matter if you're ranked or not. That's going to be the biggest game in your schedule. but yeah, I got Florida State. They're just, I like what they're doing over there. I don't know. I haven't seen much of Louisville, but they're having a good season though. From what I've seen, they're having a pretty damn good season. I might watch that game tonight. But fucking actually nah. I'm lying. I'm gonna watch the Michigan game. So next one, Michigan versus Iowa. It's gonna be a slaughter.
Why the hell would you watch that game?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a slaughter. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna watch first. I'm gonna watch Georgia versus Alabama. You know, Georgia whoop on Alabama a little bit. Then fucking see Louisville put up a good fight against Florida State, but I think Florida State's just gonna win. Barely. It's gonna be a tight game.
Yeah.
Did it? No, it's still going.
Okay.
Yeah, I got about another hour before it forces me to stop the live. But yeah, I got Michigan whooping on Iowa. And then we got the Hawaii Bowl. Coastal Carolina versus San Jose State.
San Jose?
I haven't seen any of them. I'm gonna say San Jose just because I know that. Shout out to San Jose. I haven't seen anything of San Jose. I'll keep it real. But shout out to San Jose. But yeah, that's it for college football. Let us know your picks. Go ahead and let us know how you feel. Who's your team? Put it on the comment section down below.
Fuck Georgia.
Hit us up. Let us know who you got.
Fuck Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah. It's gonna be a sad day in Alabama, y'all.
It's gonna be a sad day in goddamn
Sweet
Georgia.
home Alabama. Gonna bring the banjo and everything. I'm going home to you. It's gonna be a sad day. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a sad day in Alabama and in Texas. Like I'm literally going against my own team just for Georgia to win.
Why you need to root for Alabama, man? Goddamn. I know it's hard to root for Alabama.
I just don't like
Alabama.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like anything about Alabama. I'm
sorry.
We
beat Alabama. UT beat Alabama. So what's
that's why I like that. I like that.
Okay,
but I don't like Alabama. I don't like it. I just don't.
If you lived in Georgia and you just understood like the annoyingness of Bulldog fans,
I lived in Georgia before. No, I lived in Georgia multiple times. You know, times I was stationed there, or times I just lived there. Yeah, I've been there multiple times.
But when they were successful, when the Bulldogs is actually when the Bulldogs is actually like championships, like you know what I'm saying, like how they are now.
Shit, they might be a good deal.
They've been championships for the past 2-3 years. 2 years?
Nah, they've been losing. They've been losing to all these bigger teams.
They've been back-to-back championships though. What? They had back-to-back championships. Before that, it was I want to say Alabama or Clemson.
Probably was Alabama. Yeah. But yeah, that overall, it's either gonna be a sad day in Georgia or a sad day in Alabama. We'll see today, folks.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Back to you, Chet. I don't know, like the biggest dickheads in fucking college football always been Alabama to me. It's always been fuck Alabama versus everybody else. You know what I mean? Like,
dickheads?
I don't know. It's always been that thing. As good of a thing, like people didn't like them because they always got the fucking best recruits. Like, and I'm telling you, they had the best recruit program. They always got the best recruits. all the 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits went to Alabama.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the number one school. They had dibs on all the recruits. They knew exactly who to go for. They had the best recruiting program for the past 20 years.
I swear they had spies I swear they had spies like spying on you from like
They do.
like fucking kindergarten. They're like, oh yeah, this motherfucker like he's you know how like I don't know like if you have kids, they give you like certain percentages of what percentile your kid is in. You know what I'm saying? They probably like looked that shit up and looked at like all the percentiles for the kids and see who's like number 1 through 3 and look for the men. And they're like, oh yeah, this motherfucker, yeah, this gonna be a lineman. Or this motherfucker gonna be a cornerback. You know what I'm saying? I swear they had inside information. They had inside information like to get recruits like that.
Now, like, especially with Huddle now.
That good
about in social media, like the way they have recruits now, the NCAA, the way they do it through Huddle and all that stuff. All these different organizations now.
But the thing is, Alabama's good at basketball, football, volleyball. They're good at everything. Man. They're fucking they're out.
They have one of the best, if not the best, athletics program in the country.
Mm-hmm.
They have some of the best athletics country, like hands down.
Hands down.
They had everything because they didn't have so the state invested so much into them because they didn't have an NFL team. They're like, okay, you're going to be our NFL team.
But I'll
you're going to be our NFL team. So we're going to go ahead and invest everything to
you. UT's pretty good at everything too. UT's good at everything too.
USC?
UT.
Oh, UT? No, UT it's pretty good. Yeah, no, UT's good. But it's not like when it comes to quality, Alabama was number 1. Everything went over to Alabama. All the recruits, I'm telling you, all the recruits went to Alabama. Everybody did.
That's going to change because Arch Manning. People are gonna want to play with Arch Manning.
I like Arch Manning, but you need to give him some time. He needs to actually play. You need to give him some actual playing time.
He played last game.
Oh, he's actually playing now?
Yeah, he played like 5 minutes last game. He know what he doing.
Look, I want to see more. I gotta see more. You see how I didn't even know that? I gotta see more.
Okay.
So give me some more time. Like I said, I want to actually grow with him. Let me actually see him a little bit more. Let me see him progress. You know what I mean? Just don't, I'm not gonna just, oh yeah, he was good. He played like 2 minutes. He played a couple downs. I was like, I gotta see him for a full season for me to actually be like, okay.
Hey, he'll get in today though. He'll get in today. I'll tell you that.
All right, let's see. I want to actually see him play. I actually want to see it go down, but fucking who knows? I actually want to. I need to see it. I don't know what it is. I gotta actually see it. But yeah, you ready to move on to NFL?
Yeah. Let's move on.
All right. Dun, 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 boom, 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 boom. All right, so
we got the week.
I guess since it was I guess since it was the first game of the week of the football week, I guess we can go ahead and talk about the Cowgirls and the Seahawks.
Oh, the cow bitches.
I guess we could talk about it. Yeah, the Cowgirls. I'll leave a little reverence in there. I'll leave a little respect to something, not go too hard in the paint. But yeah, fucking Cowgirls beat the Seahawks by 6 points yesterday. Or Thursday. Yeah, let's move on. Anyways, we got the Colts and the Titans, and
anyways, we gotta go back. Anyways, all right. So look, so Dak. All right, so look, for all the Cowboy fans, right? I give Dak his credit, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, I thought the game was getting out of hand, especially that first touchdown to DK Metcalf. I was like, yeah, Seattle's gonna win this shit. And I turned the game off. Well, I didn't turn the game off.
Metcalf went crazy.
Yeah, DK Metcalf, 70-yard touchdown. I was like, yeah. I fucking went to sleep. I was like, yeah, Seahawks gonna win. I woke up, I'm like, What the
Off
fuck? 45-37
6 receptions.
huh?
Off 6 receptions, he scored 3 touchdowns. Off
Three
six
touch
receptions.
that DK. Let me tell you something about DK. DK Metcalf is a fucking like monster. So here's the thing: if DK
Fucking
Metcalf
dog.
is fucking up Dewan Bland, what's the name? Bland, the one who broke the record for pick sixes for a touchdown, whatever. If he's
Something like
fucking him
that.
up that bad, Bland is not an all pro. Bland is not an all pro because DK Metcalf was messing. DK was fucking this dude up way more than
Yeah.
like a number one cornerback should be fucked up. So on the other side, right, the other guy, he wasn't doing as much. Baldwin, he wasn't doing as much, but DK Metcalf was open the entire game. And I get it. DK Metcalf is damn
Yeah.
near impossible to block. But Bland,
Yeah.
yeah, you at this point now, like that shit means nothing. That shit means nothing to me.
Yeah,
That
like
fucking record breaker.
the fact that Geno Smith was out here. Yeah, the fact that y'all let Geno Smith get fucking 300 plus yards, and you guys had the best. Like y'all, what's the name? Cowboys have like the top 5, secondary in the league right now. Top 5 secondary in backfield. Easily have the top 5, backfield in the league, and they're letting them get 300 plus yards and 3 TDs. They got an interception on them, but still, the fact that they're laying Geno Smith, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Geno Smith get
Of
3
all people?
TDs on him.
Of all people?
Of all people. And I like Geno. I like the fact that he's getting his flowers now and he's getting the credit where it's due. But
Right.
he's not Geno. He's not that quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he ain't that nigga.
At least not yet. Like if the program actually believes in him, what's it called, Seattle starts believing in him and surround him with a good team, I say they can actually do a little something in the playoffs. Not go to the Super Bowl, but do a little something. You feel me? And so I don't
What's
know.
the little
I think maybe a 1-round exit. That's what a round 1 exit. They're that warm up team. You go. The good teams use to
Yeah.
go into the playoffs.
Yeah.
They're the he's like Phil. What's his name? Phillip Rivers. As good as he can be, once he gets to the playoffs, it's over with. But yeah, no, it's yeah. I give props to Dak for this game, not the other trash ass teams they beat. Motherfucker sticking his tongue out, fucking smiling,
Yeah.
thinking he did something. Beating
Yeah.
some trash ass teams and
Get
shit.
your ass.
Yeah,
Goddamn cowboy, bitch ass.
Calm the fuck down, Dak. Listen, like I said, if you do shit like this in the playoffs, then we can talk. But you still got to beat the Lions. You got to get through the Lions now. You got to get through the Eagles. And they got to, who they got to play next? They got to play, let's see. They got to play, yeah, they beat the Panthers the other night. He's over there smiling, laughing, and they beat the Commanders.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to play the Bills, who they're not a good of a team as, people are making them out to be. But still, it's still going to be a game. They got to play the Dolphins. Yeah, they
got to play the
They
Eagles.
got to really perform.
They got to play the Bills.
The Bills.
Yeah, so
Lions.
I mean, I don't know. They definitely gonna get challenged over the next 3 games.
They got to beat. Yeah, they got to beat 4 dogs going into the playoffs.
Right.
Pretty much 4 dogs. Like I said, the Bills are a little puppy right now, but still, they're part of the dogs right now of the NFL.
Yeah.
As bad of a season as they're having. Fucking then they got the Commanders at the end. All right. We'll see what they do. But yeah, I don't see them going too crazy, you feel me? Yeah. I guess congrats. That's y'all Super Bowl. Congratulations to the Cowgirls. But yeah, I mean, let's calm down a little bit. If they beat the Eagles, then we can start. Okay, I'll be like, okay, let me hear a little bit more. But y'all got to beat the Eagles. You got to beat the Eagles. And if you beat either the Bills or the Bills, then we could probably talk. Then we can talk. If you don't beat those teams, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, true.
All right. Speaking of trash, we got two trash cans going against each other: the Indianapolis Colts versus the Titans. Who do you got?
They ain't trash, but I got the Titans. Colts not trash, but
God damn it. The Colts are
they're in
6
the
and 5.
playoffs.
God damn. Hold on.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs, man. They're ahead of
What
us
the fuck? That's
because they got
crazy.
the tiebreaker. They had the tiebreaker over us because they beat our ass.
Damn. That's crazy. All right. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna just say the fucking Colts. I like Levis, but I think Minshew's a little bit better than him.
Titans are undefeated at
Just a
home,
little
so I'm gonna take the Titans. And plus, Derrick Henry, he's actually starting to run the ball. So
Is he picking it up?
yeah, he's picking it up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Titans.
I'm gonna say the Colts. Fucking yeah. It's hot garbage versus cold garbage. Let's see who wins. Fucking Falcons versus Jets. What do you got? Let's see.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's
Falcons
a toss
are
up,
5 and
man. I ain't gonna
6.
lie, man. Falcons versus the Jets.
I'm
I
gonna say the
say
Jets.
I'd say the Jets by default because I don't know what the Falcons are. I don't know who the quarterback
Yeah, the
is. I don't know.
Falcons haven't figured out. They haven't figured
Yeah,
it
I mean
out.
it's like they rotating quarterbacks, Deshaun Kaiser, and then they the one guy, the other guy, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
But they're rotating quarterbacks, and then like their team is like just on and off. I don't know how they beat the Texas, man. That shit fucked up. We should have won that game. We should have won that game and the Carolina game.
I don't know. They I guess they figured it out. I don't know. There's a bunch of trash ass teams that beat the Texans.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know how to. But
fucking Carolina
technically-
Colts, Carolina Colts, the Jaguars, and the Atlanta
Falcons. Trash ass teams, man. How the
Yeah.
fuck?
Jacksonville's actually okay. I'll run it back on Jacksonville. Jacksonville is actually okay. They're actually a decent team.
Hmm.
But fucking.
I mean, I'm just saying, but the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons, bro, really? And then the Colts.
Yeah, not
How the fuck you lose to
the
them?
Falcons and the Colts and Carolina Panthers. Yeah, I don't. That one can be unforgivable. But fucking Jacksonville's actually been whooping on some teams though. They've been whooping on some actual teams. That's the only reason why I don't go too hard on them. They beat the Bills. They beat. Then they beat the Dolphins. Am I tripping?
Jacksonville? I don't know. They beat the Dolphins. I don't know.
I could be wrong, but anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say. Yeah, I'm still gonna say the Jets. Fuck. But yeah, because Falcons still haven't found their identity yet. They don't know what the fuck they got to do. They had a pretty decent run game with Bijan Robinson, but they haven't found their identity yet. They haven't found out what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go with the
They
Jets.
did beat the Dolphins.
They did,
in
didn't they?
preseason. In
Yeah.
preseason.
Oh, okay, never mind. But fucking Lions versus Saints.
I'm gonna take Lions. The Lions had a couple of bad games. And Saints are just complete ass. Complete
Yeah.
ass. Like I don't know how you can trade for a quarterback. Oh, they didn't trade for Derek Carr, but I don't know how you can get a quarterback and be that ass. Like Derek Carr is actually good. He's actually like a decent quarterback, but the
He's on the
Saints
wrong
are just
team, though.
so yeah, he's on the wrong team. Saints are
He's on the
so
wrong team.
ass that Derek Carr being there is not helping them.
No,
That
because
motherfucker
that
got
team. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, that motherfucker got like fucking wide receivers trying to commit suicide and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's
god damn, man.
fucking like the team right now. The team that's with the Saints right now, it was designed for Jameis Winston. He's a
That's
black
true.
quarterback in the league, and so they
Rated for
took away
30.
his offensive line, And the thing is, Derek Carr needs an offensive line. That's the only way he was able to thrive when he was with Las Vegas. That was the only way. And so now they take away his line. He ain't shit. That's why he's getting injured. That's why he's injury prone now, because he ain't got no line. That's behind. Actually, I say them and the Texans have the worst line in the league. New Orleans and the Texans have the worst line in the league.
That's true.
So fucking yeah. I say the Saints have the worst one because the Texans line has actually been actually doing okay enough to win games. They've been doing okay enough to help win games. Now, overall, they're still trash, but still, they've been okay enough to slip through the cracks. But yeah, fucking. Speaking of the Texans versus Broncos tomorrow in Houston. Who you got?
I have the Texans by 2. Only reason why is because we're at home. And I feel like Kareem Jackson's not going to be there, so the secondary is going to be kind of like wide open, and that's our thing. Like our thing is getting the ball downfield. Tank Dell blowing the top off of these people. Fucking Nico Collins getting downfield and shit like that. Noah Brown. I feel like that's our game. Getting players downfield, scoring fucking long balls. So
I like the Texans winning this. I choose them winning this one.
Yeah, I
so,
think we'll stop the running game this week. I think
it's going to be a tight one though, because like I said, the Broncos have actually been playing. We have the same record as the Broncos. As bad of a season the Broncos have had,
they caught up to
the same record as them. So fucking right now, behind us, the Broncos are the second most dangerous team in the league right now.
Right.
They're the most dangerous team. They're beating big dog teams. They're beating the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, the Bills, all these fucking teams. Like I don't know fucking futures in Denver right now, but fucking something's going on. And, something's in the water in Russell Wilson's house. I don't know what the fuck's been going on. But something snapped in him in these past couple games. Something snapped. He's coming out more angry. He's coming out more mad. Like,
he's ready to play.
Know. This man, I don't know. It's going to be a rough one, but I still say my Texans win. They come out with the win. It's going to be a tight one, but they come out with the win. But yeah, going on to the Chargers and Patriots. Again, 2 trash cans going at each other. I'm going to say the Chargers.
I'm going to say the Chargers too, only because Patriots, they haven't done shit.
They're not shit. They ain't shit.
I picked them to win last week. I'm like, God damn, bro, you can't beat the fucking Giants? Get the fuck out of here. They're fucking trash.
The Giants have a little small ounce of momentum to beat all these other trash teams the way their season's going. They have a small bit, but against trash teams though, not against the actual dogs. But fucking it's
Giants will be picking a quarterback in the top 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
You said what?
The Giants will be picking a quarterback in the top 5 in the draft. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's gonna be the first pick.
Yeah,
that should be, because they ain't got nobody else.
They ain't got nobody. Daniel Jones is not it. Like, I don't know why they paid him all that fucking money. He's not it. I can see that.
Daniel Jones hasn't had a chance to blossom because he's been on a trash ass team. He's an okay quarterback. He's okay if you give him an okay line. It's under the right circumstances.
Yeah, I mean,
he's an okay quarterback.
But he's not like a person like, oh my God, he's gonna push the ball down the field. He's not gonna do that.
Eli Manning in New York or something like that. No, he's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not. He's nothing close to Eli Manning.
No, nothing like that. But will he get you a good 300-400 yards a game? Will he get you, 300-400 yards a game if you give him an okay offensive line? Oh yeah. Is he going to fucking? Yeah, I'm telling you, he can sling it if he has his offensive line. Like this season, I think he lost 2 of his offensive linemen. is like the main ones, the LT and I think is RG. And so fucking you give him a good offensive line or okay, give him something to work with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him something to work with. I say he'll be okay. Now, is he is he garbage? Yeah, of course he is. But fucking, what's his name? Under the right circumstances, he can actually be okay. But yeah, it's nothing. There ain't nothing really coming out of that, man. Let's see. Who else? Cardinals versus the Steelers. I'm choosing Steelers. Who do you got?
I picked the Cardinals to upset.
Cardinals upset?
Yeah, I picked the Cardinals to upset.
Oof, that's a rough one. I ain't gonna lie. But no, I'm choosing Steelers just because the Steelers, they're not winning pretty games, but they're coming out with the wins. Like they're winning against teams.
But
Like
their offense is so like.
Oh yeah, no, it's trash.
It's so slow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not what a NFL offense I would envision.
Yeah, but they're winning games.
They're winning games because they're playing trash.
They're winning important ass games. They're beating the fucking Baltimore Ravens and shit. They're beating some of the best teams in the league.
Ravens, right? And who else they beat?
Let's see. I actually want to.
The Browns without Deshaun Watson. They beat. Who they beat last week? Bengals without.
They beat the
Joe
Bengals.
Burrow.
Yeah, without Joe Burrow. Okay. They're second in the AFC North. They beat the Packers. They beat they lost to Jacksonville. They beat the Rams, but yeah, the Rams were got their ass whooped by the 49ers. So, like I said, it hasn't been pretty. It hasn't been pretty. But they've been winning games. You know what I'm saying? So. It hasn't been pretty, but they're winning games. Like the rest of their season is padded as fuck. The only real competition they have is towards the end of the season, which is the Seahawks and the Ravens, back to back.
Okay.
So they can sneak into the playoffs.
The Ravens play the Jaguars.
No, at the end of the season.
The Ravens play the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I say Steelers take it. Like I said, it has not been pretty. It has not. But they're winning regardless.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to them. Like I said, Pickens and Pickett are not gonna be, and they're not gonna be cracking top 10 anytime soon. Or top 5 anytime soon. But still, they're winning games. And shit, I mean, if that's all they're looking for, they're finding it. They're finding it. I mean, shit, they can damn well go into the playoffs now. But yeah, fucking I'm picking the Steelers. It's not gonna look pretty, but they're gonna win. But fucking Dolphins versus Commanders.
I'm gonna go Dolphins. They could probably put up like 70 points, and then have Tyreek Hill finally get 2,000 yards. So I definitely think the Dolphins are gonna win that.
Yeah, Tyreek's been having a crazy season. So
how many yards does Tyreek Hill have already?
Man. Crazy ass amount, probably. He's been averaging how many yards a game? Like fucking 130, 140 yards a game. Receiving. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Shit. I bet you it's around 134, around 130, 140 a game.
132.4.
Is that what?
132.4.
132.4?
Yeah. 1,324.
Oof. Yeah, he's been averaging hundreds, a couple.
He got 1,300 receiving yards in his week 12? 13?
Yeah.
Week 13. So he got 14, 15, 16, 17. He got 4 more weeks. He has 1,300 yards already.
Yeah, he's averaging like
And-
100 yards a game.
Yeah.
Damn.
Probably like 150.
Shit. Yeah, that dude's a dog. Tyreek. Yeah, I say Tyreek and then whoop on him. But yeah, that should be easy, dub. Should be. We'll see. But fucking Panthers versus the Buccaneers.
I'll take the
Who you got?
Bucks.
Taking the Bucks.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bucks. The Panthers only won one game, and that's against the goddamn Texans. I hate that.
They should be fucking defeated, man.
Oh my goodness, I hate that fucking. I'm going Bucks, but goddamn, I hate the fact that the Panthers won victories against us. I don't like this shit. Blasphemous.
Right.
But yeah, 49ers versus Eagles. This is the game of the week.
49ers versus Eagles, man. Shit. I feel like the 49ers are a better team. My thing about it is Brock Purdy, man. I don't think he can win
Brock
like
Purdy
the
is,
big
but
games.
no. What's the name? 49ers are the better team overall. But thing is, Eagles are the better. The Eagles know how to win games.
Yeah.
They're the winners. They're the ones that know how to close games. San
Yeah.
Francisco, as great of a team as they got, it's Brock Purdy that's going to let them down at the last second.
That's true.
As Brock Purdy, like I said, he's going to be a good quarterback in a great situation. Of course he is. But fucking, as far as a good quarterback, in a fucking dicey situation, no. He's gonna feel that pressure. I'm telling you, he's gonna feel that pressure. It's gonna be the same as last year. He's gonna feel it. But fucking, yeah, I'm saying the Eagles, just because they have a better whatchamacallit, fucking, just because they have a better overall team too. Because the Eagles ain't nothing to play with either. They got a good run game. They got one of the best wide receivers, top 5 easily. AJ Brown.
That's true. They do got like the best offensive and defensive line. And
They
then
got
they
the
have
best offensive line in the league too. They got the
and
best
then
offensive
the
line.
only
Just
thing
that push.
that calls into question is how much will they need to score against this San Francisco team? Because I know Christian McCaffrey's going to get 1 or 2.
Oh yeah,
Brock Purdy, he might
McCaffrey's gonna go
1.
crazy. Yeah, Brock Purdy. I say Brock Purdy gets a good touchdown, and he's gonna have 1 touchdown, 1 interception. It's really gonna be on Christian McCaffrey's. It's really gonna be on his back to win this game. But fucking it's gonna really be on Christian McCaffrey to win this game. But the Eagles are gonna come out with it just because they're just because the Eagles are closers. The Eagles are the closers. They know how to close a game.
Yeah, sure.
They know how to close a game. Fucking Brock Purdy, he's a good quarterback and a great team, but versus another great team and a great quarterback,
He's all right.
he's all right. He can get dicey. But fucking yeah, I'm choosing the Eagles. Even though it's gonna be a tight game though. It's gonna be a tight one. Browns versus LA. I'm gonna say Browns, yeah, Browntown. And fucking, we can move on to that one. Much need to be said. You got Kansas City Chiefs versus Packers. I want to say the Chiefs, but fucking, I don't know. The Chiefs have been playing as good of a record as the Kansas City Chiefs has right now. Fucking, I don't know. They've been barely beating these sorry ass teams and losing to sorry ass teams.
I mean, as long as I think they're gonna win this one.
Yeah, I'll say they win, but it's gonna be tight because they barely beat the Jets. Hey, Big Dog.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Shit. Fucking but yeah, and then last game of the week is gonna be the Bengals versus Jaguars.
I say Jaguars because the Bengals ain't got Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say the Jaguars play safe. But yeah. That's our picks for this week. Let us know your picks for this week as well in the comment section. Before my co-host falls asleep on me, we go. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of shit right now. I'm coming back from the gym and work. I'm fucking before you hit me up, I was actually about to knock out.
Yeah,
So we were able to get this one at the last second. So I'm gonna try to upload this one today.
I worked all night too.
Yeah, fucking shit. So I'm coming off this overnight shift. I'm probably gonna knock out right after this. Once I wake up later on today, I'm gonna go and post this on tonight. Have it ready for the morning, so that way you guys already have it up. I might end up pushing it to the morning of tomorrow. That way it's like right there. But we'll see. But yeah, this is Raw Ball. Where we get raw with it. Hopefully y'all liked it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I understand it's a little different from what we usually do. But, fucking, yeah. It's a little different. And if you guys are on Spoon, I'm gonna be answering if you want to stick around, Big Dog. I'm gonna be answering some little Q&As after we finish recording this. So on Spoon is where we, answer little Q&As, see what anybody wants to say about it, or if anybody's in their feelings about anything or whatnot. But fucking, I don't know. It's really up to y'all if y'all want to come through. But we're on Spoon, y'all. Too Easy Podcast, so we ain't hard to find. But thank you to Maddie, thank you to Candace, thank you to everybody that participated on Spoon and joined us for today. But we're gonna go ahead and finish this recording. And wish y'all the best. Have a great weekend. Hopefully your teams win. And,
make those picks.
Yeah, make those picks. Don't get too crazy on the parlay. Lose all your money. Shit.
Alabama, UT.
Man, shit. As much as I like Alabama, this season they're actually okay.
As much as you like Alabama.
I mean, not Alabama. Fucking as much as I like UT. I don't like Alabama. Fuck
I'm
Alabama.
about to say.
But as much as I like UT this season, I gotta go with Georgia. I'm sorry. Fucking yeah, like Alabama, they're fine. But fucking fuck Alabama. I'm sorry. Alabama. Shit. But anyways, peace out, y'all. Much love. Again. Yeah, bye. I don't know what the fuck to say. Get out of here. Y'all still here? Thought y'all went home. God damn. Now I gotta record some more. Go home. Are you too good for your home? Yeah, the video's over. I gotta watch some football. Listen, okay. If you can, do me a big favor. Check out our latest video and go and subscribe to this channel. Can't do that? Since you're still here? Oh, now you want to go. All right then, bye. Shoot. Thanks for watching.